Hi, welcome to Art Class with Mr. D. Today what we're going to draw is a sea serpent or a sea monster. In the year 1845, Albert Koch, an amateur paleontologist, said he discovered in Alabama, a sea serpent 114 feet long. Well, he brought it to New York and he brought it to Boston. Tremendous amount of people came from all over to see, and they were amazed about how big the sea serpent it was. And they couldn't believe it was a real sea monster. Wrong. It was a fake. In the ocean, there are large mammals, which are whales, and also there are large fish in the sea. One is that's very, very big. One is called an oarfish, which lives about 500 to 1,000 feet under the sea. It's about 36 feet long. And you know something? Today, what we're going to do, we're going to draw a sea monster. Hi, the supplies that we're going to be using today is my black pencil. We're going to use a black crayon, a blue crayon, orange, yellow crayon, a red crayon, and a green crayon. Those are the supplies we'll be using for today. In drawing a sea monster, the first one I'm going to do is make a half circle, another half circle, then I'm going to make a larger half circle, just like this, go right around like this, and then another half circle like this. Inside here, I'm going to make a half circle here and a half circle over here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in lines, little circular lines, just like this, going inside. Between those two lines, right in there. Next, what I'm going to do is make a rectangle, and then I'm going to make an oval, and with a triangle, and another oval for the eye. Back here, in the back, I'm going to make a triangle, large triangle, and then what I'm going to make is a lot of small triangles going around. Just keep going around, triangle, 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 triangle. Come up with a couple of triangles over here. Next, what I'm going to do is I'll make the water. And I'm going to go right like this. It's going in and out of the water. Just the way a snake goes. That's why they call it sometimes a sea serpent. Next, I'm going to take my black crayon and I'm going to outline my black crayon just like this. Go right around here and outline it. Get that dark right over here, just like this, going around. That's the belly of the monster, the sea monster, or a sea serpent, whatever they call it. That's how it is, this, just going around like this, and going around. Over here, the neck, oval. By the mouth, the eye, color in the eye, and then I'm going to go around here, and then the outside, I'm going to go right around, just like this, right around, and the tail, that large triangle over there. Now I'm going to finish off the rest of the, and I'm coloring it in black also. So what I'm going to do at the same time, I'm going to make it black. These little triangles, I'm going to make it black, color them right in. I'm going to go right around, make sure I'm pressing hard on the crayon. Okay, next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my yellow crayon, and I'm going to color inside here, right over the black. I'm going to go out there. You see that black is going to be like a little shading it becomes. When I go over with the yellow crayon, I create a shading effect by going over the black. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my green crayon, and I'm going to color this part green. But if you want to color your sea serpent any color, or sea monster, any color you want, you can do that. You can make it any colors you want. I'm going to make it green, but I'm going to press hard on the crayon, very hard on the crayon, because I want to get that really green, rich color of the sea monster. or serpent. Right over there. Try to get it in, fill it all in. I'm going to be coloring this in dark. The tail is going to be dark green. As I said, you can make your sea serpent or sea monster, whatever you want to go, any color you want to make it. Okay, I got that in there. Now, next, oh, I forgot. I've got to get the neck. The neck coming in and out of the water and around the head, around the mouth, going around his eye, just like this, okay? Now, color that in part, great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my orange crayon, and what I'm going to do is I want to make it a sunset. And I'm going to color this part in. This is the sky. What I'm showing right under here is the sky, where the sea serpent is going in and out of the water. And I'm going to go right along over here, come up around here, in by the mouth, and I'm pressing hard on the crayon, and then I'm going to go right around, I'm not going making different swirlies, I'm going back and forth and trying to keep the direction back and forth just like this, back and forth, right around here. Go back and forth again, and I'm going to try to get it, and pressing hard on the crayon. Pressing hard on the crayon and trying to get that sky. I want to get a really, really beautiful sunset. Nice, rich colors in the sunset. I'm going to put some other colors in there. I'm going to blend some colors in the sunset. And, boy, if I saw that, I'd run if I saw that sea serpent. Okay, now I'm going to take my yellow crayon and I'm going to go right over the area in here, right down here, cover the inside, right in, and seeing, filling in that spot. See those little white spots? I'm trying to fill them in as much as I can with yellow, trying to get a nice blending of different colors that are going to go into create this sunset. I'm not going around in circles, I'm just going back and forth, really hard so I can get that color. Now, I'm going to add one other color. I'm going to add my red crayon, and I'm going to do it very lightly. Very lightly, I'm going to put in very lightly, because sometimes when you see the sunset, it's a lot of different colors in the sunset. But I'm only going to use these three colors right now. I'm going to go back and forth, holding my crayon on the side. Holding the crayon on the side just like this to blend in a nice, rich sunset, colorful sunset. Okay, next I'm going to take my blue crayon. And I'm going to do the water. When I do the water, I'm going to start from the bottom here. Go back and forth, just like how we did the sky. Nice and rich, dark color, but I'm leaving little spots. You see those little spots? I'm going to blend the water, because in the ocean, the water is not only just dark blue, it has other color in it. And you know what that color is? That color is green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend green in to this. Take my green crayon, and my green, lightly go right in, and I'm going to blend it in to make the ocean blue-green, sometimes known as turquoise. Give it a nice color. I'm going to go a little more. And I'm going, and remember, I'm going in one direction, back and forth in one direction. So one thing I'm going to do a little more. I'm going to take my black crayon, and I'm going to just finish doing a few touch-ups on this. Make my water. Right over here. And now, that's your sea serpent. So what I did was, I first did a pencil. First took my pencil, and what I did was, I drew a half circle, another half circle, then a half circle, another one, another half circle, another half circle, a rectangle or a square, and an oval, a triangle, an oval for the eye, and a triangle for the tail. Then I put these little triangles in, right, one after another, put them right in, and I colored them in black. But you can make it any color you want. Then what I did was I made the water, right over here, wavy water, and then what I did was I started to color. What I took my yellow crayon, and I colored the yellow in here. Also, I forgot to tell you, I took the black crayon, and I made these little parts of the belly of the serpent. Then what I did was I made the sky, a sunset, and you can make it blue if you want, but a sunset, I made a sunset, which I used my orange crayon. Then I used my yellow crayon over it. Then I took my green crayon, and I colored the serpent green in here. And I said you can make it any color you want. And then what I did was I did the blue, took my blue crayon, and I colored blue, a water blue, and I went in one direction, back and forth in one direction. I took my green crayon, and I went over it to make it, give it that greenish turquoise look of the ocean. My sunset, as I said, was orange. Make sure my sunset is orange, yellow, and also I just put a little bit of red in there on the side of the crayon. I didn't hold the crayon this way. I held it on the side, just like this. Just wanted just a little bit of red to give it some more blending of color. And that's how we get our sea serpent or sea monster.